Hi everybody, this video is to show you how to do a steal analysis if you were absent on Thursday in class. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is understand what character you're trying to analyze. In this case, the example was Penelope. And then you need to look down in the yellow box at the bottom of the screen and find the character traits that describe that character. So the examples here are quiet, wise, deep-minded, lady, pensive, which is like being quiet and thoughtful, sorrowing, watchful, queen, beautiful, attentive, grave, which is like serious, faithful, admirable, and sweet. So ultimately what we're trying to do is find evidence in the text and explain it that shows she is these qualities, okay? So the first thing you do is take the green quote and read it, and then decide where it would go on this chart. Is it an example of speech, what Penelope says, thoughts, what she thinks, the effect on others, meaning how other people act around the character, what she does, actions, or looks, how she looks. So in this particular quote, we see that Penelope, it says here, then and came then down the long stairs of her house with two maids in a train, attending her. As she approached the suitors and near the pillar, she paused, her shining veil drawn across her cheeks. The two girls close to her, and still through her tears she spoke. Blah, blah, blah. So the basic point there is that she had a shining veil. So she looks shiny. Okay, so that's what she looks like, kind of shining. Okay, and this tells us something about her personality, that she looks shining and that she looks like she's been crying. So then I find the orange box over here that would explain that quote. So this one says, this quote shows that Penelope is beautiful and sorrowing. The evidence that proves that she is beautiful is the word shining. The reader knows she's sorrowing because through her tears she spoke. So then I just take that explanation and I put it over there. Okay, so then you find the next quote and you read it and you determine what of these characterization methods it would be and what orange explanation would match it. Okay, so at this point, you might want to pause this video and actually try to do it on your own and then come back and watch some more. Okay, if you paused, now would be a good time to resume, or if you didn't pause, here's the rest of the answers. This quote, it is Odysseus' house you now consume. This one is what Penelope says because she's talking to the suitors. And it matches with this explanation. Penelope gives this speech to the suitors because she doesn't want to marry them. This shows she's faithful to Odysseus. So the key word here is faithful, right? This is what she says that helps us know she's faithful. This quote says, they knew the quiet lady must be told that the prince, her son, had come ashore and sent his good ship around to port. Not one soft tear should their sweet queen let fall. Okay, that's the effect on others, and that's the hardest one, because all of Penelope's friends don't want her to be sad because they love her because she's so sweet and wonderful. So the explanation is this quote shows other people love Penelope and don't want her to be sad. Okay, effect on others is the hardest because you have to think, how do other people react to the character? She caught back swift words upon her tongue. That's what she was thinking. She wanted to say something, but she was smart to be quiet about it. So that one goes with the explanation. This shows that Penelope was thinking about saying something, but she chose not to. This proves she is wise and quiet because she held her tongue. Again, what do her thoughts reveal about her personality? That's what we're trying to match up. Okay, and then the last one is an action because she's crying. It says here she went to her chamber, which is like her room, and she wept for Odysseus. So the explanation is that because she's crying, I can tell her personality. It says she is grave, sorrowing, and faithful. She doesn't want to marry anyone else. How do we know she's sorrowing? Because of what she does. How do we know she's faithful? Because of what she does. Okay? So, again, you match up the quotes with the explanations. Keeping in mind the purpose is to figure out what the quotes are showing about the type of person that the character is.